Hello everyone, welcome back to Medge Hub. Today you're with me, Joe, and I am going to be doing a paint collection review. So I'm going to be showing you guys all my paint handles, all my paints, and, well, the box where I keep my paint and stuff like that. I'm not planning for this to be really long, just a quick review of everything, so you guys know what I use. I'm not going to be reviewing paintbrushes because you just use paintbrushes. It's nothing really too special. But first I'm reviewing my handles. Now, I know you guys have seen one. It's this red one. Now, I've already posted a video on this before. It's just that red handle one. Nothing too special, it's just a basic handle. It has the 25, 40, and 32mm base capacity. Then after that, you have the extra large paint handle. Now that does the 50, the 100, the 50 and the 100mm bases. Which is quite useful because you have got some big models you want to paint. So I actually haven't, you guys haven't seen this one. I've got this one for my, for Christmas, I think. Christmas last year. It's actually quite useful. I've used it once, I think, already. It's helpful for the big bases. Yeah, and it's in this black colour. Next, I have the assembly handle. Now, the assembly handle's not really a paint handle, but you use it for building miniatures. So I thought, why not show it off? You could paint on it if you wanted to, but yeah, it's not really used for painting. It's not the extra large one. It's like, oh yeah, it comes in this polystyrene thing. So, as you can see, it looks a bit like a robot. It has little pincers, there we go, that you use to attach pieces of plastic together. And you can put the base in this little contraption here. It's not as big as the extra large. It's basically the same size as the red one, so it can hold, 25, 32, and 40mm. It can't hold the 50, and it can't hold the 100. But it can hold the smaller ones. As you can see here, it's given a demonstration of a Craft World miniature, I think. So that's pretty cool. So they are just my handles. Nothing too special. They just help me paint them. It is quite. I do recommend getting handles because it is easier to paint with them, and it just doesn't mean your fingers get in the way and stuff like that. But now I'm going to show you the actual paints. I have a few. It's not nearly like all of them, but I have enough to fill one of these boxes. Now it's one of these Citadel boxes. And it's okay. It's quite useful. It's the small one. I was trying to get a big one, but they ran out. So, it's quite sad. They have 2 latches on each side. So you can open it up. What you do is now, these are hard to open, I feel. You latch them up on both sides. Then you pull one side out. And then you unhook it. Yeah, like this. So, wait a minute, I'm going to do this on the other side. Yeah, so you can do it on both sides. You can open it from both sides. If we could just... Is that even the right way? Yeah, I think that's the right way. Yeah, so if you just did it like that, it now has them open. It's quite big, so gotta watch out. So you have 2 stands that you can use. You have these 2 stands, and they come with these pegs. I don't use the stands too much. Don't feel a need to. If you have like a permanent work area, then I might use the stands. But at the moment, I don't. Because, I don't really have my own Warhammer room. I just set up when I want to paint, and I paint. So they're pretty cool. Now, inside we have the actual paints. As you can see there. I don't know how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, it can hold 26 paints, but you have to remember that on this side, it's a double one. So, you gotta remember that. And one of my cards has fallen down. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over all the paints and just tell you what I've got. So first, I have some Celestra Grey. Oh god, the lighting's not very good. Celestra Grey, there we go. Got some Celestra Grey. Some Pallid Witch Flesh. Some Kermite White. And some White Scar. Now they're sort of my whitey colours. I sort of did it in colour order. Not too much, not too big. It's just all my greens and blues sort of together, and all my dark reds and browns and oranges and the whites sort of together. Next, on the next row, we have my Wazak Red. Now, when I first started painting, I didn't understand that different races, different factions and armies in the game have different sort of colour palettes. I've got some Bugman's Glow for my ogres, because I have some Beastclaw Raiders. Jakuro Orange. Yeah, Jakuro Orange, that's for my Gryph-hound from Shadows over Hammerfell. And Kislev Flesh, I just got that because it seemed quite common in some of my miniatures. Got some Demonette Hide, that's for my Slaanesh. Some Leadbelcher, I just got because it's just good for pretty much every army. I got the Rhinox Hide, which if you've seen my base tutorial, which you can go check it out, I've done one, Bruce has done one, you use it for the Cracked Earth base. Next, I have the Retributor Armor. Now, I just use this for Stormcast. There are other models, like I've painted some Acolytes. They have like a golden moon helmets over their head. So I just use this for basic gold colours. Next, we have my Mechanus Standard Grey. So it's just literally the basic grey. It's quite useful, actually. Then I have some Thunderhawk Blue. Now, I haven't used Thunderhawk much, because, as I said, I bought the Wazarg and this Thunderhawk, and I also bought green, because I thought, you know, I need a red, green, and blue. But I didn't understand that you sort of need specific paints. But, I don't know, I have it. It's always just good to get extra paints. Next, we have the Cantor Blue. Once again, that goes with Stormcast, with their armor. It's quite good. I have the Xenos Purple. See if that can zoom in. But yeah, I have this. I use it for my Idoneth Deepkin and my Slaanesh. Because Idoneth, we have the Eons, and Slaanesh, they're purple. So yeah. So for the greeny colours, we have the, what's this? Skarsnik Green. Yeah, I think these are meant to be for like the lizardmen and stuff, and orcs. I next have the Cyberant Green. Now this is the one that I bought with the red and the blue and the green, because I thought I needed green, but turns out I didn't really need green. But yeah, I have a green now. Next, you have the Temple Guard Blue. Now, this is meant to be a skink colour, and it's meant to be Seraphon, but I have it, so if I ever get Seraphon, like Bruce has Seraphon, so if he actually wanted to use some of this, I don't mind. Next we have some Abaddon Black. It's literally the basic black. You pretty much need Abaddon Black. Just get it, because what's the point of not getting it? Pretty much every character, you pretty much use Abaddon Black. Okay, moving on to my shades and textures. I don't have too many. I have 5 shades and 1 texture. And the texture you might know if you watch the base tutorials. So the first shade we have Nuln Oil. Pretty much you always use Nuln Oil. It's one of the common shades. Next we have Druchii Violet. I use this for the Slaanesh, and sometimes for those eels I was talking about. If I can fit in there. Next we have Dark Night. Okay, no, not Dark Night. Drakenhof Nightshade. I've used this for Izanith as well, and that's pretty much the only reason why I got it. I quite like it. I've also used it on my Slaanesh, actually. It gives a nice blue tint to certain colours. The Mechanist Standard Grey and this go quite well, because it's like a basic grey, but then it's got this blue highlight in it. It's quite nice. I like this one. Next, we have some Agrax shade. Now, I had a problem with this. I actually spilt, like, half of it on my tray, and I was really annoyed because, you know, I wasted half of it, but it really doesn't matter. I actually haven't used this too much, so I'm not too bothered about it. But if you're wondering why, like, nearly half of it's gone, yeah, that's the reason why. Next I have Reikland Flesh Shade. Now, this is the gloss. Now, I don't really know if the gloss makes it different, but I thought I needed some of this Flesh Shade, and the only one they had in the shop was the gloss one, so I got it, because why not? I don't really know what the difference is, but it's going to be more glossy now. Okay, moving on to my final one, which is the texture, and it's the Agrellan Earth. Now, I use this for the bases to make that cracked earth. So, if you want that, you get this and Iron Oxide. Okay, so I'm sitting down on the floor and my leg is going numb. So I'm gonna stop there, and that is basically all my paints. It's nothing too special. You know, hope everyone's doing well. This is a good time to start painting and building, so just stay safe, remember to stay at home. I know everyone gets bored, I'm getting bored, school is really boring. But yeah, stay home, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time in the next video. Bye guys!